Hello friends, welcome back to Relief Tutorials. Today we are going to start a very important chapter, real number. Chapter 1, real number. Clear? Real number. See, this chapter already we have learned in 9th standard. But here we will learn totally a new topic. Okay? So real number. Now, before learning real number, we will learn a very important lemma that is called Euclid division lemma. What it is called? Euclid division lemma. Euclid division lemma. Euclid division lemma. See, what do you mean by this lemma? It is a very simple topic. You know that. See here, when we divide 7 by 3, if you divide 7 by 3, answer will be 3 2s are 6 and remainder will be 1. Clear? So we can say here 7 is equals to 3 into 2. 3 2s are 6 plus 1. Clear? So you are well familiar with this fact. This 7, if I say 7 is equals to A, see this I say A, and this is equals to B. Okay. So 7 is equals to A, it is divided by 3. So it is B, and this 2 is called Q, and this is called R. Suppose, so 7A, positive integer A, is equals to divisor is 3, that is called B. So B is a divisor, B, and Q 2 plus R. So A is equals to BQ plus R. Have you got this concept? So what lemmas say? So according to Euclid division lemma, there exists for any two positive integer. Here positive integer is 7 and 3, that is A and B. Okay. So for any two positive integers, clear, say A and B. For any two positive integers, say A and B, there exist two unique integers. There exist two unique means you know what is the meaning of unique? One and only one. There exist two unique integers, Q and R. That is, say here, for any two positive integers, say 7 and 3, there exists two unique integers, 2 and 1. So when you divide by 7, when you divide 7 by 3, here you will always get 2 only. Why? Because 3 2s are 6. You can't write here 5. 3 5s are 15. 15 will be bigger than 7. Okay. So for any two positive integer A and B, there existed two more positive integer, unique positive integer Q and R such that A is equals to BQ plus R. Will you agree with me? What do you say? It is a very simple lemma. We are using it since many years. What it says, for any two positive integer, for example here for 7 and 3, these are the two positive integer, there exist two more unique positive integer 2 and 1 such that A is equals to BQ plus R, and this R remainder, see this remainder 1 will be always smaller than 3. Here if it comes 4, then this 4 will be further divided by 3, no? So whatever the remainder will be smaller than this 3. Here remainder can be 2, here remainder can be 1, here remainder can be 0 also, if it is exactly divisible. So remainder can be 0, 1, 2, but it will not be greater than 3. So we can say, and this remainder will be greater than or equal to 0. but it will be always less than 3. 3 means B, divisor. Have you got it? This is the exact definition of Euclid division lemma. Have you got it, friends? So you have to remember this. Okay, any positive integer a and b, for any two positive integer a and b, there exist two unique integer q and r such that a is equals to bq plus r, and this remainder r will be greater than or equal to 0, but it will be less than this b. So you take any other number, for example 16. 16 you divided by 5. So 5 3s are 15. Remainder will be 1. So this remainder will be less than this or not. For example, you take 19. 19 divided by 5. So 5 3s are how much? 15. Remainder will be 4. See 4. So remainder, this cannot be bigger than b. So r is always greater than or equal to 0. It can be, but less than b. Remainder can also be 0. Okay. For example, you say 20. 20 divided by 5. 5 4s are 20. Remainder is 0. So remainder can be 0, it can be 1, whatever it may be, but it is less than this 5. Remainder is always less than 5. You will not get remainder greater than 5. So I hope you understood this, what is Euclid division lemma. Clear? Now, and you might be knowing this, A is called dividend, B is called divisor, Q is called quotient, and R is called remainder. Now we will see the application of this Euclid division lemma. Clear? And based on this, there are some problems which we have to prove, but that I will discuss later. Before, I will teach you a Euclid division algorithm. See, this Euclid division algorithm is a technique to find HCF, that is highest common factor of 2 or 3 given positive integer. So we will use this Euclid division lemma to find HCF. So this technique is used to find the HCF of 2 or more number, and the chart which we obtained is called Euclid division algorithm. Clear? See, I will take first few small examples so that you can understand it very clearly. Okay? See, now do you know what is HCF? HCF means it is highest common factor. Highest common factor. HCF means highest common factor. So before that, I will explain you what is HCF and what is LCF. Clear? HCF, so it is highest. HCF, highest. For H you will get highest. C, common. For F you will get factor. So HCF, highest common factor. Clear? See here. So H stand for highest, C stand for common, and F stand for factor. Suppose now you have to find HCF of two number 18 and 12. So what actually HCF is, you have to understand that. Just not remembering the abbreviated form. HCF of 18 and 12. So now first it is factor. So we'll find factor of 18. So what are the factor of 18? You might be knowing that. See, 1 into 18, 18. 2 9s are 18. 3 6 are 18. In 4 we do not get 18. In 5 table we will not get 18. In 6 table again we will get 6 3s are 18. So these are the factors. So factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. These are the factors of 18. Clear? Now factors of 12. So you will find the factors of 12. So factors of 12 are 1 into 12, 12. Clear? 1 into 12, 12. 2 6 are 12. Clear? Then 3 4s are 12. So factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So first we have to find out the factor. Clear? Then we will go for common factor. Which are the common factors? See, this 1 1 is common. This 2 2 is common. Clear? 3 is common. 3 is common. Then 6 are common. These are the common factors. So we have find out common factor. Then among this common factor, which is the highest factor? So highest factor is 6. See here, highest common factor is 6. So it is HCF. So in short, what do you mean by HCF? So if you want to find HCF of two numbers, you have to find their factors. So we have first find out their factors. After finding factors, you have to mark out common factors. And among this common factor, you have to find the highest factor. So this 6 is the HCF of 12 and 18. It means HCF is the number, biggest number which divides both the given number. See, 18 and 12. So this is the biggest common number which divides both the numbers. See, 18 is divided by 6, 12 is also divided by 6. There is no other number bigger than 6 which divides both this given number. Sir, there is 9. Okay, 9 will divide 18, but 9 will not divide 12. Clear? So it is the only number which divides both the given number. So in short, what is HCF? So HCF is the biggest number or highest number, highest or biggest number, highest or biggest number, biggest common number, or the biggest number we can say, biggest number which divides both the given number, Literally HCF means this. It is the largest number or biggest number which divides both the given number. Clear? So this is HCF. Now we will use this Euclid division lemma to find HCF of two numbers. So that is application of Euclid division lemma. Now we will learn. Clear? So application. Now you have to find, see, I will take first step by find. See, this is the problem of exercise 1.1, question number 1, and I am taking first one. See here. Use Euclid division algorithm to find. Use Euclid. Euclid starts with U. E. Euclid division lemma. ED lemma. I can say ED lemma. ED means Euclid division lemma. So use Euclid division lemma to find HCF. To find HCF of 135 and 225. First one. 135 and 225. So first you have to take bigger number. See how we will use to do. Here we can say 225 is bigger than 135. Clear? So now, we will take A is equals to 225 and B is equals to 135. Clear? So now what you have to do? Now you have to express, Euclid division lemma. A is equals to BQ plus R. So now you will divide this 225, you will divide it by 135. 135 to the 270, so it will go one time only. One time 135, remainder is 0, 2 minus 3, 12 minus 3, 9. So how can you explain this now? So 225 is equals to divisor B, A, this is A, this is B, Q is 1 into 1 plus remainder, see this is Q, into remainder 90, this is remainder. So A is equals to BQ plus R. Have you got it or not? So now we can say that I will using Euclid division lemma we get now A, that is 225 is equals to, how will write 135 into 1 plus 90. Clear? So here remainder is, see you have to proceed this till you get remainder 0. So here remainder is equals to 90, that is not equal to 0. Remainder is 90, that is not equal to 0. So now again you have to apply taking this as A, 135 as a dividend and 90 as a divisor. So here remainder 90 is not equal to 0. So apply Apply ED, Euclid division lemma to 135 and 90. Again you have to apply Euclid division lemma to these two numbers 135 and 90, that is divisor and remainder. So again you will write here 135 is equals to, again you have to divide 135 divided by 90. So one time, that is 90, and remainder will be 45. So how you will write this 135 is equals to 90 into 1 plus remainder, that is 45. So again you will write here, see this is your face, this is our face. Now here remainder is equals to 45, that is not equal to 0. So apply, again you have to apply what? Euclid division lemma to which number? 90 and 45, to 90 and 45. So again you will write 90 is equals to, so 90 you have to divide by 45, 45 2s are 90, remainder is 0. So till you get remainder 0, you have to keep on applying this Euclid division lemma, and the chart which is obtained is called Euclid division algorithm. Clear friends? So 90, so how you write 90? So here 90 is equals to this 45 into 2 plus remainder 0. So 45 into 2 plus remainder 0. So here remainder is equals to 0. So when remainder is 0, then this divisor is our HCF. So therefore remainder is 0, therefore divisor here. Clear? And divisor is remainder equal to 0 and divisor. See divisor, 90 is dividend, this is divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is dividend, this is divisor, you know that, into quotient plus this is remainder. Clear or not? So here divisor is 45. So this divisor is your HCF when remainder is 0. So therefore HCF is 45. So you will write now this way, HCF of two number. Which are two number? 225 and 135 is equals to 45. This is our answer. So 45 is the biggest number which divides both these two numbers. There is no other number larger than 45 which can divide both these two numbers. That is literally HCF. So have you got it? How to find HCF? Is it clear? Now we will do few more problems. See, this we have done one. Now question number 2 we will do. See 2. You have to find, first we will do 3. See 3. HCF of 867 and 225. You have to find HCF of 867 and 225. Clear? Okay, how we will do this? See. So here what you will write? Here 867 is greater than 225. I am not supposing A and B, just you will apply Euclid division. So now how we will write 867, this first one, see, short. You will divide this 867 divided by 225. Clear friends? You have to do such division. It is complicated, but even though. So 867 will be divided by 225. So how many times it will go? 2 times it will be 450. 3 times it will be 675. So how many times it goes? 3 times. So that is 675. Clear? Now 7 minus 5 you will get 2. 6 minus 7 not. 16 minus 7 you will get 92. Clear? Suppose, see, I have made little bit mistake. It is not 225, it is 255. Sorry, it is 255. 255. Sorry. This is our wrong. It is 250. So 867 taken 255. So 3 times it will go. 5 3s are 15. Carry 1. 15 and 16 6. Carry 1. 3 2s are 6 and 7. 765. So 7 minus 5 2. 6 minus 6 0. 8 minus 1 or 2 is the remainder. So now how you will write this 867? So 867 is equals to 255 divisor into quotient. 255 into 3 plus remainder 102. Clear or not? So you will write here this way, 255 into 3 plus 102. So here remainder is 102, which is not equal to 0. So what you can say, therefore you will apply what? Euclid division lemma, EDL. Okay, to which two numbers? This is divisor and remainder. 255 and 102. So again what you will write, this 255. So 255 you have to divide it by 102. So how many times? 2 times. So that will be 204. So 5 minus 4, 1. 41 is the, 41 is the remainder. Clear? So this 255 dividend is equals to divisor into quotient. So that is equals to 102 into 2 plus remainder 41. Okay. Sorry, 51. 51. Making mistake. 51. Sorry. 204. 5 minus 4, 1. 5 minus 0, 5. 51. So here remainder. Same step you have to write. Here remainder is 51, which is not equal to 0. So therefore again you apply Euclid division lemma to which number? 102 and 51. To 102 and 51. So now again 102. So what you will do? 102 divided by 51. 51 2s are 102. Remainder is 0. Clear? So 102 dividend is equals to divisor 51 into quotient plus remainder. So when you get remainder 0, you stop applying Euclid division lemma. So here remainder is 0. So remainder is to 0 and divisor is equals to 51. So therefore HCF of 867 and 255 is equals to 51. So 51 is the largest number which can divide both these given number. Have you got it, friends? How do you find HCF by Euclid division lemma? So this is question number 2. So now we'll do question number 3. Now question number 3. Sorry, here 2, okay? Here 2, in your book 2. Two numbers are HCF of 196 and 38220. So here you will write 38220 is greater than 196. So this will be dividend, this will be divisor. Clear? Now 38220 is equals to, you have to divide this 38220 divided by 196. Clear? First we will take this 2 digit. See, 2 times it will be more than 382. So it will go only 1 time. 1 time 196. Clear? So here carry 1. 12 minus 6, 6. So here it will be 7. So 17 minus 9. So 17 minus 9 will be 8. So here it will be 186. See, it is smaller than 196. Remainder is always smaller than divisor. So I will carry 1 now. You have to carry super, carry. So you will carry this 2. Clear? So 2. Now how many times it will go? 1892 in 196. We will try. See, 196 into 9s are. See, 9 6 are 54. Here carry 5. 9 9s are 81. 81 and 5, 86. 6. Carry 8. 1 9 is 9 and 8, 17. 1764. Yeah, it goes 9 times. 10 times it will be 1960, but it is 1862. So how many times it will go? 9 times. 9 times it is 1764. Clear? Now 2. 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4, 8. Here it will be 5. Carry 1. 15 minus 6. Here it will be 9. Now here 7 minus 7, 0. So we got 98. Again you will carry 1. This is what you will bring down? 0. 980. So 980 I think 5 times. 196 into 5. 6 5s are 30. Carry 3. 9 5s are 45. 45 and 3 48. 8. Carry 4. 1 5 is 5. 5 and 4 980. So 980 you got remainder 0. How many times? 5 times. Got it, friends? So how you will write here? Dividend this 38220 is equals to, this is divisor 196 into quotient 195 plus remainder 0. So this is equal to A, this is equals to B, this quotient is quotient, 195 is quotient, so Q plus R. So how you will write this? 3820 is equal to 196 into 195 plus 0. So here remainder is equals to 0. Therefore divisor is equals to 196. So therefore HCF of two number 196 and 38220 is equals to divisor. Divisor is 196. See here, this is dividend, this is divisor. So divisor will be always HCF, not quotient. You may get confused. Okay, sir, this is our HCF. No, this is quotient. Every time we have done here, if you know that. See, in our previous problem, we have taken divisor only. See this problem here. At last, remainder is 0. So divisor is, this is quotient. See, 45 is divisor. So divisor is 45. HCF is 45. Have you seen, friends? Clear? In previous problem also we have done the same thing. See here. Remainder is 0. Dividend is equal to, see, 102 51. This is what? Divisor. 51 is divisor. So HCF is divisor. HCF is always divisor, not quotient. Clear? So now, so divisor is 196 here. Divisor is 196. So HCF is 196. So it is the largest number which can divide both the number. Got it? So this is called Euclid division algorithm. If you want, we can do few problem extra so that you will get little bit practice. In textbook, very few problems are given. Okay? So if you want to find, come on, we'll do. See, same here, 38220, but here we have 196, we'll take 176. Okay, but before that, few small problem we'll take. Come on, see, the extra problem, these all are extra, please. These all are extra problem, extra problem. Find HCF of 960 and 432, this, by Euclid division algorithm. So here you will write 960 is greater than 432. Okay. So therefore, you will apply Euclid division lemma to this, to A and B. So you will write 960 is equals to, for that you have to divide here. What? 960 divided by 432. How many times? 2 times. Okay, 864. 864. 10 minus 4. Here you will get 6. Here 5. 15 minus 6, 9, 96. What you will get? 96. Remainder. Clear? So 432, 960 is equals to 432. That is divisor into quotient plus remainder. So 432 into 2 plus 96. So here remainder 96. Remainder is 96. That is not equal to 0. Okay, that is not equal to 0. So therefore apply what? Euclid division lemma to 432 and 96, to 432 and 96. Clear, friends? So here again, now 432 is equals to, so you will divide this here, 432 divided by 96. Clear? So how time 4 times I say is nearly about, see, it is nearer to 100, 100 4s are 400. In this way you can decide, 6 4s are 24, 4 carry 2, 9 4s are 34, so 2, 9 4s are 36, sorry, 38, 384. Now 12 minus 4, 8, here there is 2, carry 1, 12 minus 8, 4, 48. Clear? So what you will get, this dividend is equals to divisor into quotient, 96 into 4 plus remainder, that is 48. Got it, friends? So here you will say, here remainder 48 is not equal to 0. So therefore again you apply Euclid division lemma to 96 and 48, to 96 and 48 again. So again what you will write here, you will divide 96 with 48. 48 2s are 96, remainder is 0. So again you can say 96 is equals to 48 into 2, dividend is equals to divisor into quotient, 48 into 2 plus 0. So here remainder is 0. So remainder is equals to 0 and divisor is equals to this, divisor is equals to 48. See, this 48 is a divisor. So therefore you can say HCF is equals to 48. HCF of two number 960 and 432 is 48. Got it, friends? Is it clear now? If you want one more problem, come on, we'll do one more problem. Okay? See, this problem was asked extra. Find HCF. Use Euclid division lemma. Okay, to find HCF of 176 and 38820. Same number, sorry. 38220. Okay, it was asked in CBSE 2010. This question was asked. Clear, friends? Now see. So here we say 38220 is greater than 176. So this will be taken A, this will be taken as B. So now 38220 is equals to, so you will divide here 38220 divided by 176. Clear? So how will divide? First see 382. So 2 times we will take 382. 2 times 6 2s are 12. Carry 1. 7 2s are 14. 1 15. Carry 1. 1 2 is 2 and 3. 352. So here 0, 8 minus 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. 30. Clear? So again you can bring down to this 302. So in 302 I think one time it goes. One time 176. 12 minus 6 6. Okay. So we are 10. I have carry 1 here. The 12 minus 9 minus 7 2 and 1. 126. Again I will bring down this 0. 1260. Now this 176 will go how many times? 1260. I think it will go 7 times. 7 6 are 42. 2 carry 4. See 7 times. 176 into 7s are 7 6 are 42. 2 carry 4. 7 7s are 49 and 4 53. 3 carry 5. 1 7 is 7 and 5 12. 1 2 3 2. 1 2 3 2. So 10 minus 2 8. Here 5 minus 3 28 is the remainder. So now 38220 is equals to divisor is 176 into 217 plus remainder is 28. So here remainder is 28 which is not equal to 0. So therefore again you have to apply Euclid division algorithm or lemma to divisor and remainder. This is quotient. We will never consider quotient. Please here in Euclid division algorithm, please always remember that. You will get confused whether we have to take this or this. Always divisor. So divisor is 176 and 28 remainder. Clear? Now again 176 is equals to. So you will divide 176 divided by 28. So how many times? 6 times we can say it goes. So that is 28 6 are 8 6 are 48. So 168. If you subtract this, you will get 8. So 176 is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Remainder is 8. So here again you will write here remainder is 8 which is not equal to 0. Therefore again you have to apply Euclid division lemma to divisor and remainder, not quotient. Don't consider quotient. Divisor, that is 28 and 8. So again 28. So this 28 will be divided by 8. So 8 3s are 24. Clear or not? So 8 into 3, 8 3s are 24, remainder 4 plus 4. So here remainder is 4, which is not equal to 0. Clear? So again you have to therefore apply Euclid division lemma to divisor and remainder, not quotient. This divisor 8 and 4. So now you know 8 is equals to 4 into 2 plus 0. So here remainder is 0. Here remainder 0 you got, then stop doing. Remainder is 0. And divisor, what is divisor here, friend? Divisor is this 4. See, when you divide 8 divided by 4, 2s are 8, 0. So you have to consider divisor. Divisor is 4. So therefore HCF of two numbers 176 38220 is 4. So 4 is the largest number which divides both this number simultaneously. I hope you have enjoyed this, how to find Euclid division lemma. Okay. So next lecture we will proceed further. Thank you very much for today. So keep practicing.